Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Third down coming up.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. It's blocked. The pressure got hold. Now they'll take it the other way. They make the stop at the 13, and they can smell the end zone after that block.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that pass picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. On the run, it's Avant. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He's going to take off on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. The throw. He's got the tight end. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Keeps it going. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Anderson wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll give it to the back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hokies send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. Coming after it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking to move it through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Lining up to convert 3rd down.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown.
Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Anderson. He's got it down the middle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds a man in the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And here comes the offense on second down. The give out of the gun. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 3 periods in the books, and it would be an understatement to say defense has carried the day. 0-0 as we take a look at the stats. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the fourth quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They go to the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Hard running there.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. He's back to throw on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's locked. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun, running back on the move. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Run in the red zone, it's luck. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. This will not go down on their offensive resume reel, but I guess they can say, well, at least we didn't get shut out. Field goal is good. Only points of the game and a loss. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down.